Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Madeline. I'm a business coach and mentor. And today I want to show you something that's very requested on my Instagram. So I thought I'd jump on here and show you how to get more eyeballs on your Instagram. In another video, which I'll link in the box below, I have told you how you should set up your Instagram and set up your bio to make it easy for customers to sign up to work with you, to get leads or to get daily sales. So today I want to talk to you a bit more about okay, so we've got our Instagram set up, we've got our name on there, we've got our call to action. People know what we do, who we are, and how they can work with us. And it's easily accessible to get that information, or they can just sign up to book a time in our calendar. And secondly, the second most common question I get is how do we actually get the right people to view our content or get the right people onto our Instagram page? So obviously, it's important to know your niche, to know who you're servicing, who you help. And so for me, that is just other coaches, other course creators, other consultants, service providers. I'm a business coach. And so I have my Instagram set up so people know that's what I do and how I can help them. And now I'm going to show you a simple ad that you can run through Facebook ads to get the right eyeballs on your Instagram. So it's really important that we don't focus so much on the number of followers, but the quality of followers. So I used to think to have a profitable business, to scale my business, I had to have thousands and thousands of followers. I can tell you now, I hit my first 20K month in coaching when I had under 1,000 followers. So that's not actually accurate. And so my following has jumped up now, but what's really important to understand is it's about the quality. So what we want to do, and I am teaching you something that I paid thousands of dollars in a coaching mastermind to learn, is get the right followers to your Instagram page. Because what happens when we get the followers to your Instagram page is we get buyers, and we get buyers who are interested in the product that we are selling. So what I'm going to show you today is to run a simple but really effective traffic campaign. If you're new to ads, I might do a video later on about that. It's really simple. There's lots of YouTube videos out there. But what we're going to do is act like we've already got an ads account. We've got an active pixel. I have a lot more ads in there, but I'm actually just showing you the one I want to show you today. What we're going to do is we're going to run a simple traffic campaign with $5 or $10 a day. You can go up to $20, $30, however much you want to invest in ads. But we're going to put it behind a traffic campaign, and we're going to target people who are your perfect buyers. So you're going to go into a new campaign, and then I'll show you if I edit this, you will come up with a box, and I might actually just show you it. You're going to go new campaign, create traffic. So it's really important. We want to send people to the destination like your website, Instagram profile or Facebook account. And it's good for link clicks, landing page views, Instagram profile visits. So once again, we're wanting to get the right people to your Instagram page. So we can continue. We're going to do recommended settings. And then it's going to come up with here is the campaign name. So we might just do traffic campaign test. And then we're going to leave that as is. So we're going to leave that is. So this is the campaign level. And then we got the ad set. And then we've got the different ads that we're running under that campaign. So we've started off at here, and then we can go next. I've just got to move my face. Next. And then we're going to rename this. So we might go the same. I'm just putting test so I can know because this is in my live account. And then we're going to, so you put ad set name, and then we want to go down to conversion. So what do we want people to do? So we want them to send them to our Instagram or Facebook. Okay, we don't want them on a website. You can run these for landing pages. You can run these for sales pages, but for right now, we want Instagram or Facebook. And then what we're going to do is make sure that we have the right Facebook account. So that's not my right one. So I am Madeline Light, and then that will bring up my Madeline Light Instagram page. And so what we're going to do is start this as $5 a day. And I'm just making sure in this video, we only want it to go to Instagram. We don't want it to go to Facebook. So even though I've had to make sure the Facebook account is the right one, just ticking Instagram heat. And we will leave that $5 a day. And we don't, some people can start it at 12 o'clock the next day, or I just let it go when it's ready. Personally, I'm not an ad specialist, but I've run a lot of ads in business and I have had great success with these campaigns. So down here, we're going to target our locations. So it depends on where you want to target. So for me, I do the top 5 countries. So United Kingdom, United States. And the reason I do these is because these are the people that I want to target. And so then I'll add in New Zealand and Canada. And then I leave everything as is. And then what I do is I put in the 5 top countries and then I go down to show more options. I leave that at 18. You can edit that. Sometimes I put 22. All languages, I put English in here if I just want it to be English. And then what I do is add on some audience suggestions. What we can do is edit the gender. Now, I support female and males. That's okay for me. So I put all genders and then detailed targeting. So if you're a business coach, sometimes I'll put people who also like Amy Porterfield, Russell Brunson. You can put people that are big influencers in your niche in there. So for health coaching, for anxiety coaching, things like that, you can put different detailed targeting in there. So what that's telling Meta is I need to find the people that are similar to who follow those people. You can add people in there if you like. But generally speaking, if you leave that blank, it will still do what it needs to do. It's just going to go to a much broader audience. I don't really look at the audience definition over here. So we can go next there. And then this may be where under the one campaign, you can have several different ads going. So this is where I might go new traffic ad, and it might be like a reel of me in pink or something. So I like to pop in there and look, people have so many different ways of doing this. I don't know if there's any right or wrong, but I like to put in there what I can recognize the reel by so that I know, oh, that's a picture of me. That's a picture of my kids. That's a reel with me wearing pink. And so you can go down and then you go, I leave all that. Now that's just, I don't know if that's the one I'm going to pick, but it was just an example. Set up creative. So you can do a video or an image ad. So I might do a video ad and then you can actually pick something you've done in Instagram. Now, you want to make sure you pick some video that is related to what you do. Obviously, we don't want you sharing a reel of a really nice food dish that you made and then running a traffic campaign, because then you'll get people that are interested in food over on Instagram. For example, this one looks okay. I'm just picking this. And then you can put a primary text in there and you can put a description. Now, sometimes if I just pull up my Instagram over on the side here, I will just use the caption that I've used. And this is just an example. I will copy and paste that into there. Sorry, I just realized I clicked the wrong button. So if you want to go to create ad, you can create a whole new ad, an ad copy, or you can use it to an existing post, which is what I normally do. I was wondering why the caption didn't carry over there. And so we click using existing post because we're going to use a reel that we've popped up on Instagram specifically that's around what we do, how we help others, and a bit about us. So then we go down here, we go select posts. This is a perfect one. It is telling us that it's used licensed music, but we can change that after. So we go continue. You can just automatically apply it. We can manually select the music. For now, I'm just going to go automatically so I can show you. And then it pulls up the caption automatically. And then the call to action is to visit the Instagram profile, and tracking's fine. That all looks good. So before you publish, you should always just have a quick check over. So at the campaign level, it's new traffic test. They're off. New ad test, new traffic ads test. We're not going to Instagram or Facebook. That's the conversion. And so Madeline Light, that's the right Facebook page. We want it going to Instagram profile, $5 a day. Can start after I press publish. I've put in the 5 big countries there. I haven't added in any influencers here, but you can add that there. Then you go next. Facebook can be a bit glitchy. Sometimes you need to save and then go back in, because I don't know if you noticed it had a red, but now that it's loaded, it's gone. So then we've got that new traffic ad of me in pink. Isn't that funny? It's in pink. Probably not funny, but I wear a lot of pink. And then we've added in new music selected. Here, want to turn your Instagram followers into paying customers without feeling salesy or spammy. Here's the truth. And so this one actually might be a good traffic campaign to run because it is a little bit about what I do. There's a call to action in there down the bottom. And so you really want something catchy, like a catchy scroll stopping hook that kind of calls out your target audience. I've just used this as an example, but it might be like women who want to scale their businesses to 10K months consistently. And then you put your caption in there and then you just hit publish. And then that's getting the right followers on your Instagram page. And there is another ad that you can run in Instagram itself. I'll do that video another day. But yeah, that's it. That's a simple traffic campaign that you can run to get the right followers on your Instagram and then turn those followers into buyers. So I hope you like this video. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll answer them, and subscribe if you haven't already.